Tim, first game back on the floor for you in the regular season. How did it feel, and then how did the chemistry between you and DJ feel? Obviously, you guys both had a double-double.
Oh, it was great. Man, I can tell you, man, I had so many jitters running through my, my veins. Last week was great, but it was still an exhibition. But this time to, see the fans step on the court, but really put the jersey on and really count. Oh, man, you ask him. I was like, man, I got too many jitters right now. In the warm-ups, I'm like, man, I got too many jitters right now, man. I keep breathing, I'm breathing. But it's just because I've been out so long and I missed so much to be able to, step back on the court with these guys. And, it's just an amazing moment, and I'll never forget this day.
Did you have someone talk to you, kind of calm you down a little? DJ, did you say anything, or did Coach James?
He did. He was like, I got you, man. He said that because they all seen it. Ross saw it as well. Ross came up. He was like, man, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. He said he got me, and after that, a couple breathes, shaking my hands. So I'm shaking my hands. I'm just trying to throw all the negative energy and all the jitters I had away. And he said, I got me. He said he got you. He was like, I got you. And after that, I was good.
Think it worked, DJ?
Yeah. Yeah, played a great game today. So then them jitters got out quick. It's good to have him back on the court.
DJ, how do you think your role is going to be different now with Tim back versus what it was last year? Is it going to take a few games to figure that out, or do you have a pretty good idea of what it might be already just based on tonight and the way you've been practicing?
My role is not going to change. Still being a leader. I'm going to be, just out there trying to help the team win. We're the team that wins. Now that Tim's back, I got kind of more help in the backcourt. But my role is not really going to change. Same thing from last year, just going out there, playing hard. Anything my team needs to win.
Tim, you talked about, last year that you observed the game as a coach and you kind of noticed things a little differently from the bench. Were you able to apply any of that in the game, or is it just sort of how you approach the game?
It's definitely how I approach the game, but after that, I think even during the game, sometimes, you see me run over the coach and see certain situations, I kind of just take on my own. And he's giving me the leeway of, I've called certain plays, I've called certain defensive plays, but we just, make eye contact, and it's fine. I think that's what the year benefited me for, to be able to be a step ahead of, what coaches looking for, and as well as what the team needs. And, in certain situations where they're going on a run, we need to get to the basket, we need to get a foul, we need a good shot. And I think that's what that maturity of sitting out a year is going to help me.
As a team, you shot only 3 3-pointers in the second half compared to 13 in the first half. Was that something that was an emphasis at halftime, getting the ball inside, trying to drive to the hoop more?
I don't think so. I think they were pressuring up on us, and I think that was the most thing with when guys pressure up on you and they're denying on the wings to attack the basket. And I think we got a lot of transition baskets, which helped us get to the line a lot. But I think we're always open for. If we see threes that are open, we're gonna stick them. So obviously they hadn't have been. We must have passed. I think they must have been covering it well, but we got to the free throw line a bunch.
The two of you were the two leading rebounders for the team. Is that something you've been trying to strive to help the team with rebounding, or is that just how it kind of played out today?
It just kind of played out that way. We teach the game rebound. All 5 guys rebound. I think we got a few balls bounced our way. We were just trying to get them off the boards, and that was part of our game plan, to rebound hard because they had some big athletic dudes. So we were just trying to help our bigs in game rebound.
They came within 3 right out of the half. They went on a 10-1 run. What do you think they changed out of the break, and what allowed you guys to go back up by 9, 10, 11, 12 as you did later on in the half?
We made a bunch of mental mistakes, especially coming out of the half when our main goals was to get that first stop, and I think they got to the foul line. Their coaching, great coach, drew up a play, some play that we hadn't seen on the whole first half, and they were able to get a basket, almost get an and-1. So, they got to the foul line, was kind of, we didn't get that first stop, we kind of slowed down our momentum, and I think when they went on a run from there, but that's a game of basketball is a game of runs. They made their run, we came back and made our run, and we tried to sustain it for the rest of the game.
Tim, you took 17 free throws, but you kind of struggled with them early, but I think you made your last 8 or 9. Was that just maybe kind of getting your game speed back, getting your legs back?
I don't know. I'm very upset about those. I left those 5 on the line right now, but like I said, the other guys on the team, they also got fouled and they picked me up, especially DJ. I don't even know if he missed any. He did a great job at the line, 6 for 9. And they're just all the way around the board. I think that benefits from this new calls that they've been given, the new rule. If I can get to the line, if we can get to the line like we did 43 times as a team, I think we'll be fine. We're going to practice free throws. I know I'll go back and practice on my free throws and shoot a bunch, and I know we will as a team, so we can, try to stay 100% throughout the game.
Did you notice that rule being called more? Did you really notice the difference between last year? I mean, maybe you not as much, but DJ, just in terms of the hand checking rule, and if that was called more of an emphasis, did it seem like it affected this game or not so much?
I mean, well, when I'm out there, I'm not really paying attention to things like that. I just was playing hard. I didn't really see a lot of hand checks called, so I would say that the rule didn't really affect this game.
Anything else? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.